what we saw on Wednesday night?
I thought they picked up the pressure, tried to speed us up, take us out of our offense, extend our catches. And I thought they did a good job of that, especially in that first half. I thought, moving too fast and not taking our time. It wasn't the same offensive outlook that we had in the second game of this series.
Specifically against you, though, they've been showing so much kind of help toward you whenever you kind of get close to the paint. What did they do differently toward you, maybe to limit your playmaking or kind of change the way you played in Game 2?
Yeah. I mean, they're still protecting the paint. It felt like, they did a couple of different adjustments, when Drew wasn't guarding me, just randomly coming over and picking up the ball and making the ball get out of my hands. But, we have a bunch of guys on this team that can, continue to hurt, them from three or, driving. And it feels like, we watch the film and we can figure out a way to generate those three-point looks with the defense that they're playing.
When you're looking at a team like Boston, obviously the record says what they are, but do you feel like it's almost like you need to have a near perfect sort of start to the game? Because I think you guys had 10 points off of those turnovers that they capitalized on. Do you feel like that needs to be cleaned up to sort of start?
Yeah, our starts have definitely hurt us. I thought in the first game, game one obviously started with the offensive rebound that set the tone, and then tonight, there was a couple different, times the ball was in the air or on the floor that we didn't at least put the right effort to come up with those. And obviously they crashed the glass a little harder. They sent 4 guys. And, when a team like that sees that they we have a weakness of not boxing out, they're going to continue to do that, and that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game. So, definitely getting off to better starts, and I think it starts with, when the ball's in the air and the ball's on the floor, we have to come up with those, because that's a big, tone setter throughout this series.
You still took 9 threes, but as a team, you guys took 28. Did the adjustments that Boston made, especially with closeouts and how much they were helping, did it feel like that the other guys on the team that had made so many threes in Game 2 had kind of earned the respect of the defense at that point?
I don't think so. Honestly, I think those shots are still there. If you listen to what they've been talking about, it's all they thought they had good enough to decent contest in Game 2, and they don't think that we can shoot and make those again. So honestly, I think the shots are still there. I have to do a better job of creating and making the right decisions when I get into the paint. Same with Bam, and just continue to make the right play, like I've said, really this whole series. And our guys just had to shoot the ball. They are open and just got to let it ride and let it go.
Tyler, obviously they had that the rebounding edge slightly too, and you mentioned it is a momentum builder for you guys overall. But where else do you think they were more physical in this game and against you guys in some areas?
Yeah, I think the number one thing is offensive rebounding. They're sending 4 guys, and they're sending guys to rebound. It's not just run in there. It's actually go up and go get the ball and create opportunities for them to, kick out and get threes. But I think overall, besides I would say like 3 or 4 minutes throughout the game, I think in the second half they were the most physical team, and they definitely brought it to us opposed to us bringing it to them, and that hurts us because like I said, the momentum has kind of been won by these small skirmishes where they're getting offensive rebounds, loose balls, and stuff like that, and it's just creating extra havoc.
Tyler, you mentioned them being more physical and them kind of trying to speed you up. There was a kind of a big gap in the turnovers and points off turnovers. How much of their full court ball pressure was leading into that, and how important kind of is that battleground for you guys in this series?
Yeah, we don't have a quote-unquote point guard right now. We have a bunch of guys that can get us into offense, so I think that they're like they did tonight, continue to try to bring that pressure to us so that we can kind of get sped up and make the decisions harder for us to make, And I feel like we can do a little bit of the same to them, kind of get into them, speed up the ball a little bit, and kind of force them into tough decisions.
Tyler got chippy, had that back and forth late in the game. You picked up the tech. Like, was that just a result of frustrations or physicality, being down? What
Just
kinda
part of the
happened
game. It's competitiveness. It's all good.
Just one more off that. It seemed like there was a little bit of off-ball physicality and just trying to get free. It seemed like you were getting held a little bit in that range. Is it a little tough to kind of find your spots off the ball than trying to come off those screens in that way?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're doing a lot of different things, off the ball, just holding me, holding my jersey, like doing a bunch of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's competition. It's going to make me better. It's going to make my team better. And I'm here for it. I'm excited. Like, we're here. Let's go. Let's keep going.
All right, Tyler, thank you.